I was just seeing this guy was coming behind us. He is also driving and then he wants to take the U-turn there. This cab guy has blocked the path. Actually, you don't need to give a free pass for U-turn. You have to follow the signal. But this guy is so impatient, he's honking from time. So cab guy got irritated, moved a little forward. But obviously he can't give the way when there is a red signal. So this guy...
Let's say if I have 30,000. Okay, I mean my salary is 30,000 per month. But I want to buy a bike. And I'm a web fresher, an average Indian fresher. So, which bike should I prefer to commute from my office to my PG or home?
Firstly, don't buy bike. Invest in your skill sets, upgrade, get into a better job that pays at least 50,000 rupees or 60,000 rupees, and then buy it. What would I say is the thumb rule: your monthly take-home salary should be the price of the bike that you buy.
Okay.
So if you look at the market right now, even the Splendor is costing around 80,000.
Okay.
So you better save, upgrade later.
But what if my commute is costing me more? It's taking the salary, almost entire salary of mine. And what?
But if you are in a remote place where there is no other way, then of course you need to buy a bike. I would suggest get a second-hand bike for 30,000 rupees. And now that you are a beginner and you don't have a lot of money and you don't have used bike which has run less kilometers. In fact, I sold, when I was selling my bike, which is in a very good condition, people were asking for 30,000 rupees because it's very less. I sold it for 55,000. But you'll find very good bikes in 30,000 range which are around 125 to 160 cc class. So that will be a good starting point for somebody like you.
Okay. So, tell me something about investment. How do I split my salary?
So you said you are a fresher earning 30,000 rupees.
Yes.
And you want to invest. So firstly, why do you want to invest? Where does this thought came from?
Because I feel as an average Indian fresher, I'm earning way too less, which won't even meet my lifestyle that I'm having currently because of my parents. So for me to at least be able to take care of myself in the coming years and my parents, I want my money to multiply and I want it to be safe. So how do I start investing?
So it again goes back to the same point that I mentioned earlier. So when you are earning 30,000 rupees, living in a metro city like Hyderabad, you'll barely make your ends meet. So what you have to do is first increase your salary. That should be your primary goal.
Okay.
Which means you need to save up to do that MBA or do that course on AI which will upskill you. Okay. So when you talk about investing in this stage of life, it doesn't just mean doing SIPs or financial investing. It's investing in yourself, which will compound over a period of time. And still, if you want to do SIPs, maybe you can start doing your SIPs once you touch like 60,000 rupee mark per month, and depending on your expenses and all, you can save up to 20-30% of your salary. And your portfolio allocation should be a mix of large cap, mid cap and small cap funds, and some of the assets like gold, silver, and the portfolio allocation will be based on your risk appetite, I would say. But ensure that at least 40% of your portfolio is in large caps and 20% is in metals.
Okay. But now that the metals are growing, very much compared to all the small cap and other funds, people are investing in gold and silver more. So why should somebody invest in small cap or any other mutual funds?
So when you say investing, it depends on the time horizon in which you are actually considering it. So ideally, when you say investing, it should be at least 3 to 5 years. When you look at those cycles, so financial cycles usually last for 7 to 8 years. If you are in a bear cycle, then everything seems to be going down. If you are in a bull cycle, everything seems to be going up. So we have completed a bull cycle. Right now the market is running sideways, except for the gold and metals, where because of the macroeconomic situations, because a lot of governments are buying gold big time. So that's why you've seen escalated demand for gold and the price of it has gone up. Does this mean it'll keep going up for the next 7 to 8 years? Nobody knows. But given the situation, yes, of course, it makes a little bit more sense to invest slightly more in the gold compared to what traditionally finance influencers would have told. But it's always prudent to stick to usual basics. Right now we've reached, so we'll continue part 2.
Okay, bye.